What's up, YouTube? It's Jack Rabbit here, hopping back in here with another Power Ranger Lightning Collection video. And this time, we're going to be going over In Space Pink, aka Cassie, one of my favorite Rangers. I mean, In Space is one of my favorite seasons, but I do have some issues with this figure. Neither one of them are deal breakers why I say it's a terrible figure. Well, 3 issues, really. Sorry, I forgot about an issue. But I'll let you know, what those issues are when I get to them. Nothing with the box. The box is the box. Let's go over the box real quick. It's not really anything to write home about. It's a normal Lightning Collection box. You got your 4+ logo to let you know you're supposed to be 4 years or older to play with this toy. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely over the age of 4 years old. Okay, enough of my terrible jokes. Alright, you got the Lightning Collection logo down here. You got the In Space Pink down here at the bottom. You've got the artwork, which goes over the other side, which looks really cool. And, of course, you got the In Space logo there. And, of course, to the other side, you got, again, typical, another artwork piece. And then you got the picture on the back, which looks really cool. I will say this, normally I don't like the FX pieces, so I don't normally use them for displays, but I think if I ever got enough room to where I could do what I want to do with displays, I would be using her display piece. But I'll talk more about that when I get to her effect piece. I said display piece. Wow, Jack. Wow. But I'll go over that once I get to it. But that's basically the box. Let's get that out of the way. And let's talk Cassie here. Alright. Well, let's go over her accessories first. Alright, so you've got a karate chop hand, which is for her one side. You've got a fist hand as well. There's not really anything to really say about them. They're extra hands. There's nothing special. You got her Astro Blaster, which looks really good. I don't think it's really missing any paint. Any noticeable paint. Cassie, stay standing. Cassie, give me a minute. Except for I think this should be black. There should be some black on the handle. Other than that, I don't think it's really missing a ton of paint. And of course, her effect piece looks really cool. It's unique to her. I do believe this is the first time we've gotten this effect piece. And it actually works great for her satellite stunner, which also looks really cool. You just put it right in here. And it totally, now mind you, I just watched In Space not that long ago, in episode 2 of In Space. It does look like her attack she uses with her satellite stunner. So that is really cool. Hasbro, I give you credit there. Now, let's talk the civilian head. To me, this does not look exactly like Cassie. I don't even think this is a hairstyle she used on the show, either during Turbo or during In Space. And this doesn't look like her. It looks like I took a random Asian. Just a random Asian. It does not look like her to me. Maybe somebody can go down in the comments and say, oh, Jack, you're an idiot. She totally does look like her. Blah, 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 blah. But no. But, okay. But that's not a deal breaker for me. I don't display them in civilian heads anyways. So it doesn't, again, not a deal breaker for me. Now let's talk this figure. I have 2 issues with the actual figure. Except for apparently a QC issue on the top of her helmet I didn't even notice. Yeah. Didn't even notice that. If you look, there's a little, I don't know that's from that. It's from laying out, but yeah, there's a little speck there. Oops. Didn't even notice that sucker. I literally just noticed that. But no, what we'll talk about is if you look at her chest here, it's a different shade of pink than the rest of her, which is really weird. But that's from different types of plastic or something. It's still annoying, but yeah, I can let it go. But other than that, I mean, the figure looks fine. I mean, that QC issue up there is a pretty easy fix. If I knew somebody who can paint pretty well, but... Alright, her articulation. Arm goes 360. Arm can go out. Bend at the elbow. You can adjust the hand. And it also has a swivel. She does have the butterfly joints, as you see here. But mine are super stiff. Like, I don't even want to try to move them. Because I'm too afraid she's going to break. So, yeah. She's got the ab crunch. As most Lightning collections do. She's got her legs can kind of do a splits. Kind of. Her skirt kind of, her leg can go up, can't go back. She has the upper leg swivel. Or I should say rotation. She's got the double knee. She does have the rotation up here at the upper leg, and you can adjust the feet. So typical Lightning collection. I'd say pick her up if you really want her. As I said, she's from one of my favorite seasons, so of course, you know, she was a must pick up for me. But for you, I mean, it just depends on what you want. I mean, you could try to hold out to see if they do her later. Redo her with her Galaxy Glider later. Or maybe a 2-pack with Phantom Ranger. You know? Even though they just did Phantom Ranger in the way, which is kind of funny. And I will discuss that when I do Phantom Ranger. Which I will be filming here shortly. But you guys won't see it till probably the next day. But yeah. But overall, I mean, she looks good. I mean, she's definitely worth picking up, as I said, if you want her. If you don't want her, but you need her to complete your In Space team, which I believe, besides Core In Space, I have done. Like, she's the last Core In Space I needed. Core In Space, as I said, I'm not counting Silver. I will have to do the old checking Walgreens is when he's finally get released. Good thing I got a friend that works at Walgreens, aka Vibo. But I'm gonna let you guys go, so I'm gonna hop on out of here. I got one more video to film today, and we'll see what happens. Alright, catch you all later. Peace. I'm gonna